Good morning, guys. It's a lovely morning. Today is today's on a Thursday. That is the final day of the month, 30th of April, and this is what we were looking at yesterday. This is what we were looking at yesterday. Remember yesterday there was the FOMC as a federal rate on the USD. This is how it came out. So where is it? Thursday, a Wednesday. The FOMC meeting, the FOMC statement was issued yesterday. The federal rates, there was no cut. They maintained the 3.75%. People were expecting cuts, others which did not happen. This is a news that came out. This is what they said. They said the recent indicators suggest that the economic activity has been expanding at a solid pace. Job gains have remained low on average, and unemployment rate has been little changed. So there was no rate cut. That's the big news you were expecting this week. So let's jump into the calendar for today. See what we are expecting today. That was yesterday's news. FOMC. Remember, I told you to stay out or lock your profits or break even if you are already in a trade. So today, what do you expect? Do you have anything today on the USD? We have news affecting the GBP at 2 p.m. today. The USD, yeah, we have news affecting the USD at 3:30 p.m. That is advanced GDP quarter over quarter, and the core PCE price index month over month, and the employment cost index quarter over quarter. So these are three high impact news that affect the USD. So you could expect some volatility in the market, and then when the New York opens at 3:30 p.m. New York session opens. So 3:45 we have the euro. So today, at the open of the New York session, we could expect some volatility due to this high impact news. There are three high impact news coming out. So watch out. Uh, Risk management is key. Don't risk your capital. Don't risk losing your capital when you can save it. So here, this is what you had yesterday. We were looking for potential buys above this level. We never got a buy. Never got a buy. You see, no candle closed above this level. For the potential sales, we're looking for potential sales below this level. We got a confirmation here. Remember, as we were doing this analysis, this candle had already closed below this level here, which this was our confirmation here. It was a signal for a sell. Candle came, closed below this level. We wait for a retest of this level. So I got in here. This is where I got in. Yesterday, as we were doing the analysis, I got into the market here after this confirmation that the market was bearish. So I got in here, pushed the market to TP1, pushed it to TP2, and finally we hit our TP3. We hit our TP3 there. This should have been TP4, not TP3. This should have been our TP4. Okay. So we hit our TP1, we hit our TP2, we hit our TP3. After hitting TP3, the market came back here. There was rejection here from our TP1. From this support turned resistance, there was some rejection here. Then the market pushed down all the way to TP4, TP3, TP4. Once the market closed here, I knew that this market is going to go down. So you could have entered here. So you could have still entered here, entry here, could have placed your entry here. Remember I said if we get a good break below this level, you could push the market down to TP4 and perhaps even TP5, but you never got to TP5. This should have been TP5, not TP4. This is TP1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the market came, pushed down, broke below this level, came to retest the level here. You can see you could have still taken this trade from here and pushed all the way here to TP4. So let's see what we have today. So we hit 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 TPs were hit yesterday. That's a good day. That's some good profit. Whoever held this trade to TP4, that's some good profit. Myself, I got out here. Once I saw this rejection, remember I said if I see a break below this level, this break never happened here. It happened way later. You see, there was some rejection here. So once I saw this, I said, let me take my profit there. But once it broke here, this could have been a good entry here. Stop loss just above here. Push the market all the way here. So real quick, let's remove everything we have today. Remove everything we have here and start our analysis afresh. So what do we have? What do we have on the monthly? On the 1 month, our resistance is up here. Our support is down there. And the weekly, we go down to the weekly. Our support is here. Our resistance is up there. Go down to the daily. On the daily, we have our support down here. And our resistance is up here. On the 4 hours, we have our market cam is above. On the 4 hours, we have our, let's use the bodies. We have our resistance up there and the support down here. The support is down here. That's our support there. And the 1 hour, on the 1 hour, we have our resistance up here, and the support is, we'll adjust this one here. So the market came, pushed down, came up, down, should be here. Yeah. Just a minute. On the 1 hour, we have our, the market came down, broke up. Yeah, that's what we have on the 1 hour there. The 1 hour, we have that there. Okay, stand there. So on the 30 minutes, something I've seen. Yeah, it's okay there. On the 30 minutes, Jump down to 30 minutes. You can see this is a support here. You can see this support here. A resistance. There's a resistance here on this doji here. Is a tombstone doji. You can use that one there. So there's some resistance here on the 15 minutes. Yeah, you can see it here on the 15 minutes. Shows clearly. Yeah. So this is our resistance here. So what we're going to do, we move this, go back to 30 minutes, move this to the body here, then after that, okay, today is Thursday, so you could expect some consolidation. What I've learned with gold over the years, through my experience, this is my own experience, this is what happens to gold. Gold has like a cycle. On Mondays, you expect low volatility. Very no, you don't expect, you do, mostly you don't have big spikes in price. That is on Monday. On Tuesday, breakouts. On Tuesday, that's when you get the breakouts on Tuesdays. On Wednesdays, it's a continuation of the breakout. So if the breakout was bearish, it's a continuation of the bearish breakout. On Thursdays, mostly it's consolidation. On Friday, I'm not saying this is what happens like textbook. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying through my own experience. That's what I've observed. On Fridays, expect a lot of fake outs. Okay? So today you could, I'm not saying, I'm not predicting, but we could experience some consolidation right around here. So if you have to take a trade, uh if we get a candle closing above here, you could take it to here. Or don't you feel it, see it fill here? If it breaks above here, we could take it all the way up. For the sales, for the sales, for the sales, that one there. Never try to predict the markets, okay? You trade what you see, react to what the market gives you, react to the price action. Don't be a fortune teller on the market, you will lose. Try to be a fortune teller on the market is gonna whoop you. So this is what I'll be looking at today. What we'll be looking at today. Yeah. On the sell side, what do we have? What do we have on the sell side? Yes. We have that another low here. Remember, the reason I use these lows and or highs as my targets, that is because there's a lot of there orders. There are people who entered here, place the stop loss here. There are a lot of orders lying here. This is where liquidity lies. Liquidity lies below or above, below the lows, below these lows, and above these highs. This is where liquidity is trapped. That's where you'll see the market come tap here, then move. Like you see, there's liquidity here. The market came tapped into this liquidity, moved. Same case for where can I say that? I mean like this. Oh, hey, my time is running out. My time is running out. Time is running out. So that's what we are looking at today. So this I would take this trade. Let me see what we have on for us. For us. Yes, yes. It breaks above there. Could come to this level, this level, and this level. As well. The farthest I want to push it would be here. So okay. If it breaks down, we could tap into this liquidity here. There's liquidity here, and there's liquidity here. There's also one here down here, but I think this is far enough, as far enough as I would want to go. And also here is far enough as I would want to go. So let's go back to the 30 minutes real quick. Potential buys above. Potential sells below. Remember, we have some high impact news today at 3:30 p.m. So risk manage your trades well. Don't lose all your profits for the week, for the month. We are today's the end of the month actually. So if you've been in profit, this is what I'll tell you. If you've been in profit all throughout the week, throughout the month, today you don't have to trade every day. Just stay out of the market, enjoy your profits. That kind of if that kind of breaks above there, I would want to push the market up to that level. Like I said, Thursday is mostly we have a lot of consolidation. We might have a lot of consolidation today. So if you've been in profit throughout the week, throughout the month, just enjoy your hard-earned profits. Don't risk everything. Don't risk losing it. Don't give it back to the market because it's very possible. For the sales, I don't see. Remember, my stop loss is not fixed as I'm not yet in a trade. So once I get a break below here, I could put my stop loss right above the candle that breaks below here, below this level. Okay. So don't say I fixed my stop loss, I moved my stop loss. Now I put my stop loss where it invalidates my idea. So like here, if the candle closes above here, my stop loss would be just below this candle that breaks above this level here. Because putting it all the way down here doesn't make sense. The risk to reward ratio, it doesn't add up. So I don't would be risking would be a risk to reward ratio of about 1 to 1 because I'm risking all this, losing all this to get just this. So it doesn't make sense. So happy hunting, guys. See you tomorrow for a recap of the same. Ciao. My time is out. Ciao. Happy hunting.